Is my hair clip falling out? Oh, it truly is. Bye, buddy. I'm having too much fun already. Hi guys, my name's Andrea and welcome to BarbiePunk. Today, we have a video that I have literally been teasing for months. And that is my first time trying Lolita. I've been working on this video since February. I guess because I just don't like to half-ass things. I full-ass everything. So today we have a full-ass video of me trying Lolita for the first time. I wanted to put this video up specifically today because tomorrow, the 1st of June, the first Saturday in June, is one of a bi-yearly International Lolita Day. So let's celebrate Lolita together by me trying Lolita for the first time. This is going to be a series, so let me know down below what other fashion styles you would like me to try. I do already have a Decora video in the works and potentially a rockabilly one. Today we are doing Lolita, not to be confused with the novel Lolita, which is about entirely different things. I have been interested in this fashion probably since high school, probably since like 2006, 2007. It's always been a fashion that I've been really intrigued by and really interested in, but I've just never taken that leap, you know, to truly immerse myself in the fashion and try it out for myself, because it does seem like you need to know a lot of stuff for it. That being said, let's talk about some history. This is a fashion style that was born in Japan that was greatly influenced by Victorian and Rococo themes. It kind of started along with the kawaii movement in the 1970s and reached its popularity in the 1980s. Like many Japanese fashion styles, Lolita sort of spurred from a rejection of the rigidity of society at that point. It's kind of funny to say this because of how adorable the outfits are, but it was an act of rebellion. Again, I like to keep these histories really short. If you saw my style inspiration series, just a little peek. Honestly, in making this video, I learned too much about this fashion. So I'm just gonna try to break down for you some of the most important points, and if you need more information, there are resources out there. One of the biggest things I learned about Lolita is that there is so much lingo and so many acronyms. So I'm gonna give you 3 of at least what I think are the most important ones. The acronyms OP and JSK and the term co-ord. OP and JSK kind of go hand in hand. OP stands for one piece, which is a dress with sleeves that you don't have to wear a blouse underneath. JSK stands for jumper skirt, which is a sleeveless sort of dress, usually has some straps and a lower neckline, and you do have to wear a blouse with it. And then the term co-ord basically means a Lolita's look for the day. So what are the things that she has coordinated to put together whatever outfit she is wearing? It's called a co-ord. There are many, many, many different genres and subgenres of Lolita, but the main 3 are classical, sweet, and gothic. Classic Lolita is going to be a lot of softer tones, some neutrals, sometimes floral prints. Sweet is going to be your pastels, your lighter colors, your cute themes, the animals, the sweets, the candies, the cakes. And then Gothic Lolita is going to relate back to the Gothic subculture itself. So there's going to be a lot of dark colors, a lot of black, a lot of occult themes. For each of these videos, I wanted to reach out to someone that actively participates in the fashion to give 3 tips on how to start out or what to do as a beginner in each specific fashion. Today we have Cake Calamity, who is wonderful. She has been doing this fashion for over 10 years, over 15 years actually, I think, and she is amazing. I couldn't have chosen a better person for specifically a collaboration with me because I think we both tend to say, screw the fashion rules, do what you want. So here's what she had to say about tips. Hello, I am Cake, your new best friend. First, I should tell you about myself a little bit. My name is Hannah, I go by Cake Calamity, and I have been into Lolita fashion since 2003. Even though I've been in the fashion for a while, I've never followed the rules for it. I just don't agree with a sub-fashion having rules, but they are there. And
a lot of people think you should follow them. So if you are looking for the official gospel truth of Lolita fashion, there are other people you might want to talk to. But if you want to talk about trying on Lolita fashion and seeing what works for you using elements from it, I'm your guy.
I'm gonna pause her right there because she mentioned looking to other Lolitas if you want the gospel truth. So if you are looking to find someone to stick to some of the more hard and fast rules, two other YouTubers that I would recommend checking out are Lovely Lore.
Hello friends! Oh, I just hit my own hat.
She's absolutely wonderful. She makes a lot of dedicated Lolita content. She will help you with your co-ords. She will react to different Lolita media, and she was popular in the early days for her Shit Lolitas Say series. But she's an absolute sweetheart, and I love her. But on the other side of things, if you want someone to really tell you like it is, you should check out Tyler from Scarfing Scarves.
Welcome back. I'm Tyler, you're watching Scarfing Scarves, and welcome to the 50th installment of Last Week Lolita News.
She has a news show called Last Week Lolita News, and I absolutely love the way that her mind works. She is so quick-witted and well-spoken, although she likes to call it verbose. She's a wonderful, sarcastic mind, and if you would like to sprinkle a little salt on your sweet Lolita, she's the person to go to. But obviously my biggest channel recommendation this week is Cake, so let's get back to her.
So BarbiePunk asked me for 3 tips, but I have 5 because I like to hear myself talk. If you're looking to get into Lolita fashion, my first tip would be to not ask anybody's advice. The first thing I think you should do is figure out what you like. I would make a Pinterest board, collect images of chords that you like, and see if there's a consistent theme. Is it a color, like black? Is it a motif? Do you like the circus? Once you figure out what it is about the fashion that excites you, you'll be able to start making smart buying decisions. Tip number 2, buy a petticoat. I know I said, I don't like the rules, but this is, you have to do it. Unless you're gonna be wearing pants, then don't. But if you're gonna be wearing a skirt, you're gonna need some form of petticoat. There are gonna be a lot of contributing factors on how much poof you need, but I can almost guarantee you, you're gonna need a petticoat. Tip number 3 would be to start with the dress or skirt or pants, whatever it is. I would start there and then use accessories to change up your look. Even though there are so many prints and they're so cute, and of course I have collected a lot of them over time, really feeling out the style is gonna come from how you accessorize a dress. So a dress like this one, it's blue and red with black elements, gold elements. You can experiment with so many different colors here. You can make this look different in a lot of different ways. And that's really where you're gonna learn about your Lolita fashion. Number 4 is finally to ask for feedback. Yes, you do have to blaze your own trail, but also you're gonna have questions, and it's so great to tap into the resource of the community to answer them. My biggest piece of advice here would be to ask for specific feedback. Sometimes people will just post their coordinate and say, what do you think? And that is very subjective, and you cannot please everyone. So for example, if you're looking at pictures of yourself and you're not liking the way your dress is hanging, you can ask for specific feedback there. Why is this not looking the way I want it to? It's not working for me, please help. And people can respond to that and give you information. My 5th and final tip is to just keep on going. And if you don't want to keep on going, stop. Fashion is supposed to be fun, and if you're not having fun anymore, don't do it. Don't worry about how much time or money you've spent. You can sell those things. You're a better person for learning. And any friends that you've made in the community, if they are rad people, they'll stick with you even if you don't want to be in Lolita anymore. And inversely, if you're really into this and this is like what you want to do, this is your lifestyle, this is the facet you want to put first, go for it. Doesn't matter how old you get. It doesn't matter if your friends think it's weird. Again, get new friends. You are allowed to do what makes you happy, especially if it's something as harmless as expressing yourself through fashion.
Again, big thank you and big shout out to Cake. I will have her channel linked in the description and also somewhere up here. And hopefully at some point we'll be doing a collab for her channel as well. And really quickly, before we get into the transformation, I wanted to talk to you about some places that you can shop for Lolita. So 3 recommendations from me, other than the obvious brand websites, are going to be Wonderwelt, Cloba Online, and Lace Market. Each of these videos is also going to have a mini haul. I'm going to incorporate as many items as I can from my own wardrobe, but if I'm going to be trying a completely new fashion, most likely I will need to pick up a couple things. So for Lolita, I picked up this pair of shoes from eBay. They have kind of a wedge heel, a rounded toe, and 2 little straps with bows on them. One quick thing to add about these shoes. This buckle is not an actual practical buckle. There's like a little hook, and you're supposed to just hook it somewhere. There's no exact place that you're supposed to hook these, you just hook them somewhere. This buckle is all for show. I also placed an order from Cloba Online because there were several things that I did not have that I knew that I 100% needed. The first of which is petticoats. I do have some tutus, but I did not think that they would be adequate enough for this fashion. Plus, I always just enjoy having tutus. This one says it's from Classical Puppets, and it is this pink cupcake petticoat. The other tutu that I bought says it is from Aurora and Ariel, and it is this black petticoat. This one looks a lot fuller than this one. And I also bought a black blouse. The brand on this blouse is Soufflé Song. It has a high, ruffly collar. We have these beautiful gold trim buttons, ruffles and lace all the way down the front. There's a little bow about halfway through the sleeve, and then it ends in this sort of bell sleeve with a bunch of lace at the end. And finally, I'm gonna show you my JSK. What I really wanted to do with this is kind of what Cake had already talked about, which is to focus on the dress. So I really wanted to find a print that I really vibed with. The JSK that I had been searching for months. It's really funny because I'm pretty sure that Cake does not like this print. I've heard her make fun of some of the symbology on it. And I think in general, it's kind of an inside joke of the Lolita community, because after doing the research and after finding out about it, it's one of Angelic Pretty's biggest cash grabs. It's Holy Lantern.
Holy Lantern? Holy Lantern. Holy Lantern. Holy Lantern. Holy Lantern.
So I bought the pink Holy Lantern JSK from Angelic Pretty. It became my dream dress as soon as I saw it, and then I scoured the internet to find it because I'm a crazy person. So here it is. It has these 2 cross zip details in the front. I love when zippers are added into nonsensical places. I know that some people don't like cross iconography. It doesn't bother me specifically, but I did love just in general how pastel goth this was. I think that it's a beautiful shade of pink. I love that all of the pattern here is in this flocked velvet. I love the stars. I love the moons. I love that some of the little chandeliers have like bat wings on them. There are some candelabras with bat wings on them. It's in this lovely lightweight chiffon. It has an underlining in it. I also love when there's lace-up details. Give it to me. And as always, the custom Angelic Pretty lace at the bottom. You have the AP in there. You have some chandeliers in there. I think that this is a beautiful print, and I don't care what you say about it. Don't make fun of me because I'm a noob and I bought Holy Lantern, okay? In all seriousness, I love this dress so much and I am really excited to put together a co-ord for you. Uh-oh guys, Lolita was not made for boobs. We'll just hide that under the dress. Dun 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 dun. Give me the lamp.
Give you the lantern?
Give me the Holy Lantern.
Holy Lantern.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
I'm gonna unzip my boob zippers. Step 1, unzip your boob zippers. I should have put the petticoat on after that. Is this how you do it? What are the steps? What are the steps that you take to like literally get in Lolita for the first time? Oh, it's so much easier with these boob zippers. And then you just cover my shame. See? Look, it's gonna be fine. Help me zip my boobies up. Ooh. So in this first outfit, I'm going to attempt to follow as many rules as possible. So I'm gonna try to follow a classic gothic Lolita co-ord as much as possible. And then in the second outfit, we're gonna break some rules. Careful to not disturb your makeup that you spent 2 hours doing. Cause look, colors, colors. Boom. If I were Lore, beret, but I'm not. I'm a weech. So now that we've done my classic gothic Lolita, I don't know, I feel like none of these are like super classic. We're gonna punk it up a little bit and we're gonna break some rules. So let's do it. Kind of what Cake was talking about in that you can have just the one dress that you love and really switch up the way that it looks with accessories. So you may recall this guy from my Fashion Nova haul. So I think, so far, no rules broken. But I'm gonna do Tyler's least favorite thing and put on fishnets. Fight me, Tyler. Just kidding, don't, you'd win. I don't know if this is also blasphemy, but I'm putting on a waist belt. And in case you guys thought there weren't enough crosses on my outfit, I'm borrowing these from my friend Alex. I feel like I kind of want to have like an eye patch or something. Too much? I did switch out the petticoat for the pink one. It is a lot less voluminous, but I'm okay with that for this look. Absolute sweat monster right now. But from this point, I'm going to show you how I'm going to incorporate some of the things I bought for Lolita into my everyday wardrobe after I derobe. I'm sure you saw this coming, but I am 1,000,000% going to be wearing these petticoats as if they were just skirts. I love tutus and petticoats are basically tutus. So I'm just gonna wear these out and about or under a skirt to make it extra poofy, and That's just the way it is, okay? That's why my style translated so easily into Lolita, because I already love the silhouette. And then blouses, I feel like also pretty seamlessly work into my wardrobe. I think that you could easily go for a gothy vibe if you put on a blouse with a high-waisted pencil skirt, or just in general, like blouses can be worn with anything. We're gonna pretend that this one fits for a second, but also most Lolita blouses have a removable bow, so if you don't feel like being, you know, extra, you can take that off. And it's just a really cute blouse. But also, if you get one maybe in a neutral color or with less extra of sleeves, you could repurpose this into a professional environment with, again, a less extra pencil skirt. And finally, I also think that this dress is just adorable outside of Lolita as well. So if you take all the petticoats out of it, you take the blouse off, I think that it would be a cute little dress to wear to just go out and have fun. I think you might have some splaining to do if you run into any insiders that know what the dress is, but I just thought the dress was cute on its own and something that I could just wear out. A little pastel goth sundress. Could repurpose it to look a little pin-up maybe. So the point that I'm trying to make here is not that you shouldn't be wearing these things for Lolita, but that you can also repurpose them into your own wardrobe so you don't feel so bad with kind of investing your money in really cool pieces. Because I think fashion can and should be fluid. You can mix and match pieces from different styles and different genres to create your own fashion sense. And I think that it's really fun that you can repurpose pieces like this to be worn in many different ways, in and out of Lolita. So with each of these videos, I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on the whole experience. Question number one is, did I like it? Yeah, I love fashion. I love trying new fashion, and I think that Lolita is such a fun, it's just such a fun fashion. Such a different world to immerse yourself into, and I really love and respect anyone that actively participates in this fashion. Number two is, will I wear it again? Honestly, I think that this has awoken something within me that has been dormant for so long. I'm so ready to spend too much money on Lolita things. I don't think that it's going to overtake my wardrobe. I don't think that it's going to be a thing that I wear on a regular basis, but I do know that I have always loved and appreciated this fashion, and that I want to incorporate some Lolita looks here and there. And then the third question is, what were the hardest parts of this transformation? And I'm going to say that the hardest part about this transformation was maybe sort of the price and also the wait time. There are tons of places that you can purchase Lolita fashion and not spend an arm and a leg. But again, I don't half-ass things. So me and my full ass bought this full ass dress, and it was a lot of money. And then wait time is another big thing with Lolita fashion. You can't just, I'm gonna be a Lolita and the next day become one. In a lot of cases, you have to not only wait for shipping from overseas, but also for like manufacturing time. A lot of them are pre-order, so sometimes it may take months. I've been working on this video since February, and I just recently got all the items from it. A quick addition to the hardest part about this fashion is just how sweaty I got today. I know that you can wear like a short sleeved blouse and that would remedy some of the issues, but the fact that you have to have a petticoat and tights and a blouse and a wig potentially, it's just the perfect storm of sweat. Just a storm of sweat. Please let me know down below what other styles you would like me to try. If you enjoy Lolita and if you would consider trying it yourself, don't forget to head over to Cake's channel and say hi to her for me. And that's it. Happy International Lolita Day. Don't forget to like it, subscribe it, share it, bop it, twist it, pass it, and don't ask questions, just go with it.